Players getting built too fast. Well, you know when you home, you can pick it, any uniform. The away team, the one guy. Oh, okay. Wait, I hate. Yeah, yeah. See, I hate when people do stupid shit like that. You say what, bro? Yeah, nigga.
You mean like how important that was? Say no.
Nigga, I sent you an invite. Bro, Alabama beating their ass.
They'll give you a hard time, Ray. If you be giving me a hard time, give me a hard time and shit.
Ooh, Tennessee beating that Kentucky shit.
So we're gonna run a couple lab games up, right?
Tennessee beating that shit. And what you call it? We ain't number 11. You went all black, bro. You went all black. Go back. I can see it for you. Go back. I can see it for you, nigga. I can tell you what you got on. Yeah, I can see it. You said what? You do. Black jersey, gold pants. Yeah. You can get the big Chanel back in the store. Hey, stream up, bitch ass niggas. Oh, the nigga shot. That nigga Aaron Donald got broken rib. Ooh, Trevor Knight got a broken collarbone too. Yeah, he just came back and got that nigga out for 7 more weeks.
Damn.
He gets that nigga playoff goodbye. For real, bro. I said that nigga 14 times in one game, bro. Only thing the nigga did was fumble. That shit cheating, bro. You can get the big Chanel back in the store if you want it. I got that company perform. Took too hard and stand too close. You motherfucker around the drown. Ooh, he's off this way. Getting on the shoulder. Keeping on the road. Off count. Wild coach. Get paid. Mine. Every other night. Man, quit, man. I ain't finna. Alright. Deuces. I gotta secure my first round by man. What's gonna be rap cap, huh? Hold on, bro. You better start hitting my motherfucking dudes like that, bro. For real, bro. Before I get in the fisticuffs with your bitch ass. Damn, that nigga met me right there, bro. Like you. That nigga knew I was finna run right there. Let me stop playing with the man before you beat my ass. Petey fucking suck. I played Petey and beat his ass like what? I beat Petey like 35-3.
Are you serious, bro?
I beat the fuck out of Petey, bro. Beat the shit out of that boy. You could get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I got that problem on. Too hard. Oh, damn, I stumbled. I stumbled, bro. That shit was not supposed to even happen, bro. Draw down with that Glock. Bitch, don't make a sound. Don't mean you get popped. Straight up to the ground. I don't got no respect. I'm just 17. All out of my fuck you, bitch. All about a cool. Tell the whole you don't like me. Why you worry about what I do? Shit, no car. That shit cheating, bro. That play literally break defense. Cause my nigga sit there and watch him run across field and sit there and watch him do it, bro, instead of going at him. Literally, bro, watch him run right past, shit, bro.
Why they just watch their ass run?
Watch this nigga run right past, bro. Man coming clean across your face. You know the
quarterback. What defense were you in though?
It covered 3, bro. Like, and he still beat it on the shot play. He burnt.
He must have had hella time.
Let me stop playing with the man. He had time, but still though, like my safety already back there, and he just let him run slap past him. Like, he need to breathe on him, man. Go ahead, stop playing Father.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You find that shit out.
Ah. Wow. Look open.
Man, that man that cover 2, do that. Okay. Oh God, you already know. Don't even try me like that in the fucking stupid ass cover 2. Go ahead and lead the party because you think I'm about to play with him.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start the drive on the ground, Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Kaiser being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Flex round! Flex round!
A first down throw for Kaiser. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Kaiser forced out to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
On play action, they'll throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw here. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Taken in at the 22. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Flex round! Flex round!
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's got the 1st down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll run with Cobb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down, Kaiser. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Kaiser now on 2nd down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. They'll give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. They'll
wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Kaiser now. He rifles one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. 319. 319.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Flex round. Flex round.
To throw, Kaiser. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
From the gun, Kaiser. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So it's, you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down. To a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They start the second half with Kamara. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Kaiser drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Kaiser now to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He's having a nice game through the air. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
They'll throw again. Kaiser steps away to his left. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
First thrown out for the backup, Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And he hits the former Saint, Jimmy Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. The 40, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And some room to roam now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey. 319.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Back now here live in New Orleans. To throw is Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go.
Doing that show, I didn't know the road. I don't care where I go, niggas, I get paid. I got 50s, I got 100s, on that time flu, baby. Okay. Bro, using SWAT don't work that good, bro.
What is that noise?
Bro, that nigga. I'm done, it, man, bro. I'm done with the game, bro. Nigga get a shoulder tear off a play that he wasn't even involved in, but okay. I'm done with the game, bro. I'm done. I'm done with all this. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with the game. I'm done with man, bro. I'm on auto for the rest of the year, bro. I don't care. Y'all niggas will play Aaron Rodgers. I'm done, bro. This nigga boosting nigga teams and shit. I'm done, bro. I'm done with the game, period. I don't even care about the game, bro. Hurt his stupid ass. He involved in the play and then get hurt. My nigga who ain't nowhere near the fucking tackle get a torn or fucking shoulder tear.
Not rated. Now you see how I felt when you was doing that shit to me. Whoa. Say that again. You say that last part? No. So you was like, my what ain't shit? I know my, hey, oh, it's cool. I know my O-line ain't shit. Your O-line ain't shit. See, that's why you got 90s. No wonder you was getting all those fluke runs. It's okay, because my O-line gonna get better. It's cool. Gone and talk shit about my O-line. You hear him, Saul? Hear your boy trying to diss my team?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. First down, Kaiser.
Yeah, my O-line is shit. I get that. You made the point.
Drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had
Oh.
it. Instead, second down. This defense is great now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Uh-oh, here we go with the C word. Damn, so can't nobody. Damn, man, can't nobody do nothing on you on offense.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Damn, Raider, so your defense, you can't nobody get upfield on you, huh?
I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They stopped the double coverage on it. Made it very tough for them to get.
I figured that's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to you can get upfield. Yeah, because you beat them in the Super Bowl. Oh.
Man, you, bro, I literally been sitting here letting you run play, bro. I don't care
My
about
team
the
in
game.
City League is nice as shit, though.
Nigga, I ain't picked the defense to play the last 3 possessions, bro.
Why do you get bored with it?
Stop. No, no. Bruh, stop riding that nigga, bro. You cuss the man not cause he won't play you.
All right. All right, holler at me later, man. I think he is, but fucking bullshit.
Bro, they boosted the fuck out that nigga super team, bro. Troy did that shit. Yeah, that nigga every trait, bro. Star development and all, and he only 22, 95 overall. But he just helping out the team. Man, bro, come on, bro. Yeah, did my last shit, bro. I'm finna go ahead and get away from the game anyway. Finna sell that bitch. Going by my life, man. I ain't finna sit here and keep playing this shit all day. Too much money in the street to be sitting here playing the game anyway. Finna go ahead and sell it and go on by my business. I'm tired of this shit anyway.
I'm gonna take a shower, okay? No, I am. You gonna take a shower, you ain't bathed yesterday. So you gonna get it off your dirty ass. Take a bath. You wanna tell me what you're gonna do? You can take a bath, I know that.
Oh God, bro. That nigga acting like you. Like,
Why y'all say that?
nigga only, bro. Oh God, that nigga. Oh God, bro. Then he be laughing and shit. Like that shit be so, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. Nigga be, bro. Oh God, I was just finna say that, bro. Nigga a bunch of your shit in real life, bro. For real. He was like, bro, shut your dumb ass up, bro. Like, shut up, bro. Like, he think that laugh so cool too, bro. Shut up, bro. Nigga